Throughout ancient history, there are stories of beings who traveled between worlds, not by ship, but through gateways. Not symbolic portals, actual ones. These gates of the gods appear in myths across Sumer, Egypt, Babylon, Mesoamerica, and even in modern military black site rumors. But here's the question: were these stargates real? And if so, who built them? Where are they now? And are we standing on top of the ruins of technologies that once connected Earth to the stars? This is Hidden Origins TV. And today, we decode the most powerful doorways ever spoken of, the Anunnaki Stargates. Let's begin in Sumer, the oldest known civilization. In the city of Eridu, the very first recorded temple of the gods stood upon a platform called the Abzu, the watery deep. But what few realize is that beneath this site were chambers that the Sumerians claimed connected heaven and earth. In tablet texts, these were the Dur.Anki, translated as bond between heaven and earth. These weren't places of worship. They were launch pads, platforms, and possibly portals. Think of a stargate not as a wheel in the desert, but as a technological resonance chamber where vibration, magnetism, and geometry opened pathways through space-time. The god Enki was said to descend and ascend between the Abzu and the sky. His temple at Eridu was built over what the tablets call the Gate of the Gods. Egyptian records also describe such gateways. The so-called Field of Reeds was a realm accessed by boat, star map, and passwords, as if unlocking a multi-dimensional vault. Similarly, the Babylonian Enki ziggurat, the Tower of Babel, was designed to connect Earth to the heavens. But many researchers now believe it had another purpose: to open a gate between realms. The Bible describes the sudden fear of the gods. They are building a tower to the heavens. Let us go down and confuse their language. Was this fear based on theology or technology? So let's ask, how would an ancient stargate even function? Modern physics offers some clues. A stargate would require immense energy, likely plasma-based. It would need to create stable wormholes, aligned through precise cosmic coordinates. The ancients may have used sacred geometry, resonant frequencies, and natural earth currents to activate these sites. Sites like Gate of the Gods, Hayu, Marca, Peru, Göbekli Tepe, Turkey, Stonehenge, UK, Abu Ghurab, Egypt, Mount Hermon, Lebanon. Cartridges, these places are all aligned with star patterns. Many have magnetic anomalies, unexplained acoustic resonance, and construction precision beyond modern capabilities. They weren't random temples, they were machines. Now enter the Me tablets, Sumerian devices said to hold the instructions of civilization, the divine laws and command codes of the gods. Zechariah Sitchin theorized that these were more than myth. They were programmable directives, perhaps used to operate stargates. In this view, the gods didn't walk through gates by instinct. They unlocked them with specific vibrational signatures, possibly encoded in the Me tablets themselves. Much like how modern AI requires access tokens and programmed permissions, the Me tablets may have functioned as access keys to space-time corridors. Interestingly, modern governments have shown uncanny interest in many ancient Stargate locations. In Iraq, during the 2003 invasion, the city of Ur and its ziggurat were placed under US military control. In Egypt, underground tunnels beneath the Sphinx remain sealed. In Syria, rumors persist about ancient doorways uncovered and quietly removed. Some insiders, including former military personnel, have spoken of portals, time shifts, and non-local technology being tested in remote locations. These aren't just stories. They suggest that someone still believes these stargates exist. Could it be that these ancient gateways were not destroyed, but deactivated, waiting for the right frequency? waiting for the right being to walk through them again. And maybe, just maybe, we're closer than ever. In 2018, researchers discovered high-energy neutrino bursts above Antarctica, matching no known Earth-based source. Theorists suggest a dormant gateway may lie beneath the ice, sealed beneath the Wilkesland crater. In CERN, Switzerland, the Large Hadron Collider creates miniature distortions in space-time. Their own spokespeople have joked about opening portals. What if they're not joking? The Anunnaki may have used Stargates not only to reach Earth, but to maintain dominion over it. Portals were power. Whoever controlled the gates controlled the fate of Earth. Is it possible that we are the descendants of a race created to maintain or reopen these gateways? So now we ask, were the Stargates real? The texts say yes, the architecture points to it, and the technology may have returned. But only those with eyes to see, and the frequency to open, will find the doors. This is Hidden Origins TV. Subscribe and share, because in our next episode, we decode the divine genetic code, how the gods engineered humanity.